Now, Way 31 storm tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 triple Doppler.
So I know we had a really nice weekend. Although it was overcast, the temperature still felt pretty mild. But coming up, there's a big change.
There is. So we're keeping those mild temperatures, but overcast is going to be what we're hoping for. You know what I'm saying? Scattered rain almost each day this week, and even as we head towards this weekend. Great news for our pollen count. Great news if you planted last week. If you're hoping to get a tan, not quite as great of news. We do have a severe weather risk today. It is a level 1 out of 5 risk for almost all of us in the Tennessee Valley. Our greatest threats today are up to 50-mile-an-hour winds and even tracking a potential for hail. Now, that hail anywhere from a ½ inch to 1 inch. 1 inch size hail does start the severe mark, so that coupled with that gusty wind is why we're in that level 1 out of 5. Again, similar to the last storm system we had, our tornado threat is exceedingly low. So that is not a massive threat that I am watching. Again, very, very low threat. Take a look at 31 triple Doppler feedback here in our northern counties, feedback to our south and west. Tracking rain crossing into Limestone County this morning east of Lawrenceburg, making its way towards I-65, and tracking that line of rain and storm stretching into southern Tennessee, presently just to our north and west. That line is going to hang out in our very far northwestern counties this morning as you head out the door to school and work, through breakfast time, and even through lunchtime. That portion very unlikely to bring any type of severe weather. As we head just after lunch, we start to see that line break free, move south and east just a little bit, and that's when it gets stronger as we head towards that peak diurnal or daytime heating. More heat gives our storm more fuel. So the heaviest of the rain and storms, where we could see the hail and the gustiest of the wind, later this afternoon and evening. Now, we continue to see the heaviest and most widespread rain west of I-65. We will see it breach east just a little bit, but it is namely our western counties that are talking about that rain, storm, and hail threat today. That said, I don't think it's a bad idea for all of us to leave a rain jacket in the car. If you don't need it today, you're going to need it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It does get out of our way, all that rain today, just before bedtime tonight, and then things are calm. If you're headed to the airport this morning, temperatures sitting in the upper 60s. That rain far to our north and west, so shouldn't make too much of an impact for you, but we are cloudy. Staying warm for many of us, regardless of where you're headed, sitting in the mid 60s, both in Charlotte and at Hartsfield-Jackson in Atlanta. No travel delays there, so that's good news. Out the door at 71 in Muscle Shoals, 66 in Scottsboro, 58 in Fort Payne, a little bit cooler, but still fairly mild. We're reaching our high temperature today a good bit earlier than usual, coming right around lunchtime, sitting in those mid 70s. After that, remember that rain really starts to intensify, and so that's going to actually allow us to cool through the late afternoon rather than warm like we typically do. That's when those rain chances are the strongest. Now, today tracking a good bit of rain, but far from the only day of rain that we're tracking. I'm going to see showers almost each and every day as we head through the rest of the work week. All right, let's talk about tomorrow. Nothing severe tomorrow. In fact, today presently is the only severe warned day that we have, but tomorrow's rain is significantly more widespread and it starts early, around 7 a.m. Still hit or miss, but all of us have a chance of rain rather than today when it's just namely those western counties. We'll see a little bit of a lull around lunchtime on your Tuesday before clustered portions of rain return as we head into the late afternoon. That's out of the way by just after dinner time for you, and then we're calm but cloudy overnight. First thing on Wednesday morning, very isolated rain to our east, but it does start around 5:30, staying calm for the rest of the morning, but then scattered pockets of drizzle develop around lunchtime. Again, it's that diurnal heating later in the afternoon that allows that scattered drizzle to become scattered heavy rain. That sticks with us through dinner time and then gets out of your way just after bedtime on Wednesday. Take a look at all of those rain chances. You're going to want your umbrella this week, even keeping some scattered showers as we head towards this weekend. Next week is trending much drier. It's also trending a great deal warmer for us here in North Alabama and in southern Tennessee.
Well, that is some good news. I know it's helping out the drought because we really needed that as well.
It's true.
So make sure you have your umbrellas handy or the rain jacket.
Yes.